All right, Francis, tell us, how did you find the courage to really go after, your passion and your dream? And tell us, what was the very first thing that you did?
Firstly, I would like to say thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak today. It is indeed a pleasure to be here. And Mom Rennie, thank you for coming as well. And everything is on God. Everything that I am today and that I will become in the future, everything is on God. So before finding the passion of wanting to impact my fellow police youth across Africa and around the world as well, before coming to that, and I was in high school, and just so you know, I'm just a high school graduate. Yeah. So I was in high school 1 year ago, and I had a lot of difficulties when it comes to financial aspect and support from my parents, because my mom and dad cannot afford to really attend to my activities. So I had to be talking to people, begging people to see how best they could support me back then when I was in high school. So after I graduated from high school last year, 2022, February 19, 2022, after I graduated from high school, and I attended a few leadership seminar, and but before them, I have always wanted to make the impact, but I never had a chance. I never had a chance, and I was lost. I never had a passion, the motivation. I never had it before. So after my graduation, I attended a lot of seminars and make sure that I can invest in my personal development, and I can become somebody that wanting to see this world to become a better place. So on November 22nd, 2021 was where I realized that I had to take a new adventure. So on that day, it was in the night, or let's just say in the evening hour by 6 p.m. I was contemplating on a lot of things. I was thinking, I have graduated from high school. What would be the next step? What steps should I take to further my education? Or what can I do to contribute to society? So, with that being ringing in my head, I sat and I think critically about most of the youth that are struggling in society, that cannot find their purpose, most of the youth that are dangling, and they just need at least a help. People that will people that will talk to them to encourage them to continue moving regardless of the negative energy that is left through at them. So I thought about it for a while, and I said, okay, I'm going to give it a chance. So knowingly, I met one of my colleagues who is called Melvin Bestman. So when I met him, I decided to share the dream with him, because as an individual, if you discover something and you want to and you want for it to move further, you have to share with people that have like minds in order to support your passion, your vision, and your mission. So when I engaged Melvin Bestman about this, he was very excited. He was excited. Oh, he said, "Oh, bro, this gonna be great. God is working, and let's keep trusting God." So the first institution that I ever established was called the Global Youth Alliance.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was called the Global Youth Alliance. The Global Youth Alliance, when I established the institution, and I wrote about 15 pages document about the organization, what we'll be doing, what we'll be involved with, what are some of the projects that we'll be doing. Um, Unfortunately, I was informed that another another person is using that name, and they have already registered the name with the central government. So I thought it was that, uh, there should be name change when it comes to the first institution that I established. And later on, I start having some of my colleagues that join me, like Fode Kroman. You don't know him, like Fode Kroman, like Ambassador Janice A. Yomi, like Akin Bayoga, and our Patience Clarice Chico. So when it came, we brainstorm, we share ideas, and we we make sure that we establish, we rebrand the institution, we from the Global Impact Alliance to the Africa Impact Alliance Leadership Institute. So when we did that, and we started moving. First, we were in like four countries. We were in 4 countries. We started running a capacity building program, and our students started engaging with us, and they started taking action. They started taking decision. They started implementing what they learned or what they have learned from the teaching. So when we noticed that the impact was growing like wildfire, so we decided to register the institution under the Liberian government. So when we did that, and we reached about 8 countries, and I met my mom now, Coach Rennie. When I met her, when I met her, I met her. It was not easy. It was not easy speaking to her, and messaging her every day. At times, I would text her more than 3 times a day, and she would respond. Yeah. So I kept doing this. I kept doing this. I kept doing this. I kept doing this, and she responded one time. She said, "Oh, pray that God will give me a sight to see in your direction, to see how best I can help you." Wow. I was so excited. That was so amazing to me. Yeah. So I started praying towards it, and I used to stay like, I used to message her, "Mom, how you doing? How you doing, Coach? How you doing? I really need your help." Until she came, she came true. When she came true, it was a dream come true, actually. And since she came,
Okay, you have this awesome organization. You have people buying into your dream. What skills and gifts did you realize that you really needed? Like you said, I only have high school education. How did you come about getting management skills and planning skills and all the things that someone who's building an organization really needs? When did that aha moment come, and who did you call on to help you?
yeah, sure. So what I did before establishing the organization, like I said from the onset, I attended a few personal development classes or seminars, both on and offline, and also um, I usually go on the internet and I browse information, and I also learn from the internet. I learn from YouTube, and I witness video, and I develop myself personally.
Okay.
So I learn all of those things from I learn some from people, and I also learn some by observing the environment and knowing that I can learn something regardless of my status. Yeah.
That sounds just like me, because I only have a high school education.
Oh, me too.
And
Yes.
I did take courses later in life to learn business and management, because I knew those were skills that I needed. But you were saying you too,
Yeah.
Coach Renee?
Yes, exactly. That was one of the things I told him earlier, and he was confessing, like, "Mom, you need to know I only have a high school education." And I said, "Son, you need to know Mom only has a high school education." But as they say, your gifts will bring you to great places, and
Exactly.
he executes every gift he has. I'm so proud of him.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm just
Thank
like
you.
loving this because this is going to help so many individuals, young and old.
Yes,
We have a lot of individuals who are in their 40s and older where their life has changed because of the pandemic
sure.
and they've had to switch, positions and things, and they may not have a college education, but yet they may have a passion that something that they want to follow. And I'm praying that this really motivates them. Hey, it ain't too late. It's not
Mm-mm,
too late.
not at
It's
all.
not too late. Get
Yeah,
on the internet. I mean, that's the internet has been such a blessing because it does have a wealth of information. You got to do your due diligence, of course,
yeah.
but it has a wealth of information to help you along the way. And then the third question that I have is, what have you put in place to help you monetize, to help grow the finances that you need to operate a business like, an organization like yours?
Thank you. Um, you know, um, so over the past years, we have been working tremendously well to make sure that we can upgrade our institution, and I can assure you that all of the money we have been earning over the years, we have spent it on our students, and also we have our own way of helping people. We have a charity foundation, even though we have not completed our project yet, but M.O.M. knows about it. And we've been spending a lot of money to like register the institution with central government and also getting all of the legal documents. So what we did recently, some of my teammates have attended um, some courses that is organized by the GSM company in Liberia, which they do financial management, database management. So some of my team members are learning all of those things because as we are moving from an emerging institution to a global institution, we want to make sure that we can have policies and we can have plans of action that will work in line with our with the usage of our fundings and how will it be spent and where it will go, what will we be doing with it. Yeah, for now we are working on a lot of documents, a lot of frameworks, a lot of policies that will be crafted by us. Yeah.
Awesome. My question for you would be the ecosystem of transferring funds between, say, the United States and Liberia. I know in some African countries it's a challenge. What do you use in order to make things flow easily without the headache?
So because technology is advancing and every day we have different mentors to transfer money from place to place across the world. So like from the United States, um, we use Western Union. We also use mobile money, GSM. Yeah, we use Sendwave, and we also use Western Union. We use MoneyGram.
Mhm.
Yeah, and RIA.
Could
So
you do me
these
a
are some
favor?
of
Could you type those into the chat because I really didn't understand anything other than Western Union and MoneyGram, and I really want to make sure I have it documented.
May I add some information too?
Certainly, yes.
So Francis and his team, AIALI, just interacting with them inspired me to create an organization called M.O.M.S. Of course, he refers to me as Moms. And so M.O.M.S means mothers of many, and supporting globally as our tag. But what we try to do and what we've been working on doing here is raising funds to assist Francis and his team to create sponsors And we, when we transfer funds to him, we usually use either Western Union or something called SendWave. And it's one word, SendWave, SendWave, SendWave. And it's just as quick as, what we use here, like Cash App or Zelle. Very responsive. And, we raise funds to assist when, if we, as much as we can, when things come up. And there have definitely been things that come up, and, just to be like, even recently, we had 3 of the team members have a birthday, and it was very important to the moms to see that they got birthday gifts. So we were able to send, we had Fode this month have a birthday. Francis turned 24, believe it or not, this month. And and Dennis had a birthday, right? Wasn't it you 3? And we were able to send each of them birthday gifts, because we're moms, So it has been beautiful serving them and working alongside of them, creating things. So when we know that not all of their participants can afford their programs. So we wanted to create a way that when they had a student that couldn't, they can contact us, and we can raise funds to support those students so that they can take advantage of those programs. And we hope to grow that along with Francis. Francis is just amazing. He'll tell me about an idea. Mom, I think I want to try doing this and adding this to it. And I'm like, okay, Francis. And I'm thinking weeks down the road, I'll see something. No, within 24 to 48 hours, he's giving me 20-page documents about this. He's really brilliant. He really is. And I hope the whole world gets to meet him and his team.
If I have anything to do with it,
yes,
they will.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, this is my whole purpose.
So, thank you, Mom Renee. Mom Renee, she is very instrumental, and she is very energetic. She is passionate. She always wanting to help people. Just imagine, she was one of the reasons we established our second organization that is called the Global Impact Visual Summit. Imagine, she spoke for 3 days on the summit that had about 500 participants globally. So you see that? It was so amazing.
That was amazing.
She taught on the DSA plan. She taught on the DSA plan. And up to now, many of our students are benefiting from it. They are implementing all of those things that they learned. So you see that? So she is very amazing. And also, she established M.O.M.S, the mother of many. It is in the United States. They are always there to support us morally, financially, and emotionally, to make sure that we are doing well and everything is moving perfectly fine. So this is great, and I do believe that God is in it. Yeah.
Well, you now have a Mom Deb, because I go by Deb now. Well, I'm Mom's Deb.
Mom Deb.
I'm on board. I mean, the best I can now, is to give you the visibility through my podcasting and things like that. But when I'm like, I was born the year of the tiger. When I get my teeth into something,
yes,
I'm ready to go.
Exactly.
And the picture I have behind me,
yes,
that's what's inside my head. I have all these ideas and all these.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. We belong together.
The Lord has really connected us.
Yes.
At the right time, for the right purpose. And I truly believe that.